What's good, YouTube? It's your homie Pitch Black, back with another reaction. I'm tuned in to Oshay Jackson. So this one is Haitian migrants get $30,000 so Black Americans do this. What did we do, ladies and gentlemen? What did we do? But let's check it out. Without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, share the vibe. I'm talking too much right now. So let's get in the video.
Around 2021, Americans started realizing that a new shift was coming, and that was the entry of illegal migrants into the country. It picked up a lot around 2024, and these particular migrants came to certain strongholds: Chicago, Los Angeles, and even New York.
Are you living in the shelter?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you get in the shelter? They give you food?
Yeah.
Do you give you a bed?
Yeah.
How long have you been in the shelter system for in New York?
5
months you've been in New York?
Months, yeah.
Okay, are you working while you're here?
No, I don't know.
Okay, why aren't you working?
I'm looking work.
You're looking for work.
Now, the presenter, The Nate Friedman Show, is interviewing this man who appears to be from Africa, and he's been living in this particular migrant shelter for 5 months. Now, he came to the country illegally, but like Nate Friedman pointed out in this particular video, notice the guy's clothing. He looks like he has on new clothes. He's eating for free. He's basically in a nice place, a shelter. And that was his reward for entering the country illegally. Now, I live in Uganda, and imagine if I were to come here illegally and get free housing, free healthcare, free everything. Want to know what happened to me from the citizens? That's exactly right. Because Ugandans would feel like something is wrong for anybody to come to this country and get free things while the citizens of that country are suffering.
Right.
And you know what? They're actually right. But let's get back to Boston. The governor in Boston is called Maura Healey. And Maura Healey has a very interesting program that's pissing people off.
Massachusetts is making headlines, and not for the right reasons, might I add. Governor Maura Healey's administration is giving up to $30,000 in housing assistance through some home-based program for, guess who? You guessed it, illegal migrants, while working Americans are left struggling. Just think about that. Across our country, over 60% of people's income is eaten up by rent or either mortgage. Families, veterans, single parents, even people working full-time jobs can't keep a roof over their heads, yet our elected officials find tens of thousands of taxpayer dollars, might I add, to house people who aren't even citizens.
That's
You guys
crazy
hear
work.
about the amount of money
That's
that you can
crazy
get.
work.
$30,000 in aid through the home-based emergency shelter program, which this can be used toward rent payments, security deposits, furniture purchases, and more. Now, the TikToker here, shout out to Melissa Media Official, said very clearly, there's so many people in America that spend all of their money on, housing, on rent, yet they can't get any help. But again, they're paying taxes. And that's what also is implied in what she's saying. They're paying taxes, working every day, contributing to the system. And the tax money is not going to develop new roads or new schools or new things to protect American citizens. It's actually going towards protecting people who are illegal in the country and don't add any value, which is something that I could never experience when I lived in Poland, when I lived here, or anywhere else. I had to pay my way, right? But that's not the case when it comes to illegal migrants. But wait, let's go into detail and see how it gets worse.
This undocumented Haitian immigrant blew through $30,000 in 10 months that was given to her by the state of Massachusetts to help her with rent. Right? And check this out. It was just only her and her son in a 3-bedroom apartment that was subsidized. The government was already helping them with rent.
Wow.
But on to add on to that, she had an additional $30,000. I thought we weren't helping undocumented immigrants. Remember? Oh yeah, the state does not fund undocumented immigrants. They gave her $30,000 that she blew through in 10 months. When the last time your state did that for you?
So shout out to our brother Donnie on Timeout. I've
Right.
mentioned him several times on my channel.
Let me get
He's
30
talking about
bands.
this particular lady that goes by the name of Nadine. Now, we can't see her face because she doesn't want to be seen. Now, she's a single mom. She has a child that's 4 years old. She's getting all of this money to stay in America illegally. But wait, there is more.
And she complaining that she needs more money. She needs more money after she blew through $30,000 in 10 months living in a subsidized rental the government already helped you with. On top of that, they giving you $500 a month for food. They furnished your apartment. You're undocumented. You don't supposed to be here, and you want more money? The entitlement. At this time, she stated that she don't want to give her full name. Nadine don't want to give her full name.
So she's also, unfortunately, ran out of the money, and now she needs.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't get that. That's crazy.
Needs more. Now, again, this is a lady who moved to the United States in 2021. She has a subsidized 3-bedroom apartment in Boston's Dorchester neighborhood. So basically, she has 3 bedrooms, and it's only her and her son. That gives her another bedroom for, you guessed it. But yet, she's ran out of money in 10 months, and she's on the brink of homelessness, even though she has that money. Now, her boyfriend is no longer residing in the home. So stop the show. So you had a boyfriend, and then you've been in America for since 2021. Does that mean you already had a kid when you came, or did you get a kid when you got here? I'm not sure, but it's crazy, right? Now, she did lose her job as a home health aide. So stop the show. So like, why did you lose your job? Like, well, but anyways, this is the situation, okay? And people will look at her basically as being entitled, because Nadine is receiving more support from the state than most Massachusetts families ever will. If you guys understand, like, Massachusetts, it's like one of the wealthiest states in America. I mean, you have a lot of your great colleges and universities are from Massachusetts. I mean, there's Harvard, there's MIT, you got Boston College there. It's just a lot of great universities. But the downside about Massachusetts is the tax, right? So people spend a lot of tax. It's hella expensive in Boston, just like California. I mean, it's like unbearable. So now you have people who are having a tough time living there. And so when they see a lady like her, they don't understand. Wait. I got something better for you.
Can't afford to live here, but y'all gonna bring some other motherfuckers here? That doesn't add up. It doesn't make no sense. None. I'm homeless. I work a full-time job, 40 hours, and can't pay to live here. How the f are y'all gonna bring somebody else here? Don't make no sense. None.
So yeah, this is the guy
That's
last
crazy.
year who went viral in Massachusetts, a black brother who's trying to get into.
Are you ready to sell your house? I will buy it. You can get a cash offer in 24 hours or less, no matter what condition it's in. If you're thinking about selling for any reason, click the button below this video.
A migrant shelter program, but he can't get into the shelter because he's not a migrant. You see, this man talks about the fact that he works 40 hours a week, which is sad. Why is it sad? Well, see, even though he's homeless, he's working 40 hours a week, and his income, you guessed it, gets taxed. And his tax dollars go to help who? Migrants who are not citizens like Nadine, who blew past $30,000 in 10 months.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
Now, all Americans are pissed about this, but Black Americans should really be worried about it. And I believe they are. Because you see, here's a way of empowering other blacks or other immigrants to replace you. This is the kind of stuff that they give other people, but they don't give us. Like when Black Americans ask for tangible things like reparations, what do they say to that? Nah, we can't give y'all reparations. But when it comes to giving illegal immigrants something, they can do it. Now, let me just say this. As you guys know, I love Haiti and I understand their struggle. And I try to really sympathize and empathize as to what has happened to Haitians. And again, I've never met a Haitian that I dislike. I definitely understand like Haiti's being treated unfair and they don't have a fair share. And out of anybody that I feel that should get help in the world, Haitians are on my number one list. Unfortunately, this is about self-preservation, however, and I gotta look out for the community that I'm from, #FBA. And this isn't tribalism or anything like that, because it's not. This is all about love. But a Haitian is gonna side with the Haitian community. I'm gonna side with #FBA, or Black Americans, because I know what our people have went through. And if anybody should get the help, it should be tax-paying citizens. Even if you're a Haitian American and you're a tax-paying citizen, I would side with you, because your money is supposed to develop the country. Like, I'm in a place, I'm living on the continent of Africa. People who pay taxes in certain African countries, looking to get roads developed, looking to get infrastructure developed, and when those things are supposed to happen and they don't, I'm in a place where I've seen that, like where people complain about my tax dollars are not being used properly for whatever reason. Americans are saying the same thing. Roads are decaying. Educational systems are decaying. You have these students that are migrants and they're taking up resources. But if you were in their home country, they wouldn't let you do that. That's the one thing that migrants, illegals, or whoever else you may want to call somebody, or illegal citizens or illegal migrants, while they're rallying to stay in the United States, if you go to where they are from, they're clear that they don't want you there. If you go to the Bahamas, Bahamians are saying, we don't want Haitians there. What's going on in Ghana? Get rid of Nigerians. Mexico is deporting all of the folks from Central America out if they can. They don't want them there, okay? They want to protect their resources, but then don't have a problem when people from other parts of the world, from their countries, come into somebody else's place, even though they would not share that same situation with you. And what that's called is a disparity. Nobody will let you come to their country and take up all the resources. Nobody will let you come to their country and just establish easy business. They make you fight for everything that you get. Trust me, I live in Uganda. I can tell you, they will not make it easy for you. All right? They won't.
That's true.
Everything you get is
That
hard
is true.
work. All right? And what I believe, and not to say that, people that come to America don't have to work hard, because they definitely do, but they shouldn't get help like that. I'm sorry. Like, American citizens should be valued. And again, you can't do that anywhere else. I mean, at least maybe in the West or UK or, Germany, but most third world countries will not allow you to do this. And that's the thing that I'm talking about. And that's not racism or anything. And one thing I don't like is people try to make you feel bad or like guilt you for having that opinion when they don't have that opinion about you.
Right.
If Americans were coming to Haiti or coming to any other place, they would say, listen, get them out of here. They're taking up our resources. Point blank, period. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Oshay Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop that right there. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Like, if you would help us, if y'all was helping the people that's over here out first, making sure we straight first, and then whatever's left help everybody else, then that wouldn't be an issue. Like, I don't think people would necessarily have an issue with that. But y'all are skipping past the people that's been here. There's people that's been paying into the taxes for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. And all of a sudden giving all our tax money to other people that's not even supposed to be over here. Like, if you came over here and did everything you were supposed to do to become a legal citizen of the United States of America, then I don't think we will be having this conversation. But it's the people that's over here illegally that get the resources that the American tax-paying citizens should be getting. Like just in the video, the dude he's homeless, but he was working. He's working 40 hours a week, but he can't get in the shelter, but some illegal immigrants can. How does that even work? That doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense, but I digress. It was a beautiful video. I liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share the vibe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.